Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Tresa Honeka.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. Big round of applause for my co-director, Joe Sims. Did a solo for you. So it's coming up on 8 years since I was injured, and I've done some speaking presentations before, and Franklin and Nick asked me to come tonight, and I thought I wanted to share something that I may not have spoken about before. There's definitely a lot of inspiration. I've moved on with a lot of things in my life, but I kind of wanted to go back to when it actually happened. And I actually, even before that, in 2004, myself and a friend of mine, Julie, who was one of the original founders, went to see that movie that won an Oscar that year called $1 Million Baby. And it was strange because we left there and it really kind of resonated with us. We were starting to do this airline stuff, and the movie just kind of stuck with me. And the day that I fell, Julie was at the rehearsal with me. And after we had seen that movie, we had promised each other, if anything ever would happen to us, that we would stick by each other. And Julie was there when I fell. And I was one of the people when I broke my spine that I never lost consciousness. So I felt like all of a sudden, an hour before that, I was dancing and rehearsing, and in a split second, I was unplugged, and I couldn't feel anything or move anything below my waist. And the people in the room that were there with me heard me say, I want to die, I can't live like this, because I knew what had happened to me. It was like it almost took me back to that movie. And as an athlete and dancer, we have these quote-unquote normal, perfect bodies that we then put years and years and years of training into to try to perfect these movements. And in that split second, I was unplugged from my legs and my core. And it was just, I really was screaming in that moment that I wanted to die, and I think it was unsettling, obviously, for everybody around me. But honestly, when this injury happens, it is, you do kind of die, but you don't. You're not dead, but that part of your life all of a sudden is just gone, or very, very, very different. So the people around me, Julie was there, and you need support. You really need support after this injury. It's so many of us do go on and do things, and I think from the outside, a lot of people look in and go, oh wow, they're doing great. They just don't have use of their legs or their arm or something. But it's hard, and there's a lot of things that you need support with. And I was so happy when NorCal SCI formed, because I did get injured in the northern part of the state, and it was just so great to have resources for myself and for families. And I was lucky to receive a grant from them for gait training on the Locomat through SCI Fit. And that's with my injury, that's the one struggle I have is gait training, because I can't yet walk by myself, so I have to have help. And so you guys, it was great to have that and to be able to do the Locomat and to have some more training. So it's important, you guys, that people are there for each other. And your community is amazing. And so, yeah, spread the word. Spinal cord injuries are rough. They're life-changing. We never get to go back to what was before. We have to move on. And the only way we can really do that and stay alive in a new way is by everyone around us. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Tresa. Tresa Honeka.